G'day and welcome to G'day Crochet AU. So I'm Trish, I'm the creator of G'day Crochet AU. So in today's vlog, or this week's makes, whatever you want to call it, or whatever I want to call it actually, I'm going to try something new out. If you see me looking down, I've just got some notes down there. So yeah, this week I'm going to be going over some pattern reviews of free Instagram Halloween patterns. So there's so many on there that are so cool. But I thought I'd go through some that I've actually made and give a shout out to some of the creators out there. So if you haven't seen any of these, feel free to jump on Instagram and check them out. So the way I do my review is out of 5. So it's, would I use it again? So would I use that pattern again? Can I understand the pattern? Do I like the way the finished product turned out? Is it a fast make? And is there any sewing? So let's jump into it. So the first one I'm going to do is Wednesday. So Wednesday is by Cassidy and Designs on Instagram. So this is Wednesday. She's a decent size. Yeah, if I was to do markets, I'd probably sell her for, I don't know, $15, maybe $20. Like, she's a decent size. This could take a while, so make sure you got a coffee or whatever, just pause it. So Wednesday, her pattern, Cassidy has actually done a really long pattern for a free pattern. I wouldn't expect the amount of detail that she's put into a free pattern. Yeah, she's done so much detail. So you do the hands first, and it's even got like little thumbs. I love it. And then you do one foot, then you do one leg, then the other leg, and you crochet up, crochet the arms in, and the head, and the hair cap, she calls it, is made separate. Now my hair cap was a little bit smaller. I think I've overstuffed the head or something, so it requires sort of 4 safety eyes. So she's got one there, and then those 2. And then she's even added embroidery like in the same skin color for the nose, and then I just did that for the mouth. She didn't have a mouth on hers. So would I do this pattern again? Absolutely. I would absolutely do this pattern again. I loved it. I'll be doing a yarn review, and I've actually got black, tan and white all in the same brand weight of yarn. So definitely going to do her again. The pattern was so easy to understand. She's so detailed and even has like little pictures on how to do it. So definitely would recommend you check her out. So, sorry, that's Cassidy and Designs. Yeah, so it's a low sew. All you got to do is sew the cap on. And it's not a fast make. So I reckon this took me, I'm a slow crocheter, so I reckon it probably took me about 2.5 hours. So, but I don't crochet very fast. So that's Wednesday from Cassidy and Designs. So I'd rate her a 4 out of 5. I nearly forgot what I would rate her. I'd rate her a 4 out of 5 just for the oh, what was I going to say? Oh, I think just the hair, like that was my trickiest part, sewing the hair the right way. Like she's so detailed on where to put it and everything, but it was just the sewing, getting it all down, and like one still isn't flat. So that one I've rated a 4 out of 5, but that's not to say that I won't make the pattern again or it's a bad pattern or anything like that. If I didn't like the pattern, I wouldn't shout it out. So I wouldn't do that to a creator because they put so much time and energy into a pattern to give it away for free. So yeah, and I wouldn't like to give away a free pattern and someone get on YouTube and diss me because I did a terrible job. So that's not what I'm about here. I'm about sharing the love and letting everyone know. So I'll turn the page so I know what my next one is. So my next one is a candy corn by the Crochet Carpenter. So if you've been on YouTube for a while, I'm sure you would have heard of the Crochet Carpenter. He's or she does fantastic free patterns. So I've done the little candy corn. So this is actually rather a finger puppet or a plushie. So I chose to do the plushie version. There's even like facts about candy corn, like did you know that candy corn was originally called chicken feed, which I didn't. So we don't have candy corn here in Australia. So it's not something we can buy. But yeah, I just thought making a little candy corn. Now this pattern I've rated a 5 out of 5. Like I literally worked it up in 5 minutes. I think maybe even 10, and I'm a slow crocheter. So it works up super fast. There's no sewing. He even tells you, or she even tells you to adjust the bobbles according to your tension, where they're meant to be aligned, because you sort of start here and go down. Yeah, I kind of thought I was starting at the bottom, but you started at the top. Yeah. So it's a fast make, easy to understand. Like they changed the colours of the writing for you to understand what one you're doing, whether you're doing the plushie or the finger puppet. So yeah, check out the Crochet Carpenter on Instagram. Yeah, it turned out almost like it, except for my doing of the bubble stitches, but that's not the pattern, that's me. And there's no sewing, none, other than doing your weaving the needle in to weave your ends in. That's it. So fantastic. So thank you, Crochet Carpenter. Oh, I'll do me a little 7-up. So selling probably like $5. Put it in a $5 bin, I reckon. Someone will snatch that up and stick it somewhere, or you could even add bag tags for kids to hang off their bags. So yeah, that's candy corn by the Crochet Carpenter. So my third pattern, oh that's a yummy caramel latte that is a candle. So This is another quick make. Turned out awesome. I made an angry face on mine. Yeah, I just thought I'd do an angry face. I reckon you could quite easily watch a movie, make some longer, make some shorter, and have like all different lengths. Another easy pattern, as long as you know the basic stitches. Now this one was my very first pattern. I had to look it up on YouTube on how to do it, to do the back post single crochet. I'd never done it before. So the first time I did it, I like decreased or something. I stuffed it up. It took me a bit to figure it out. But yeah, once I figured it out, that's how it turned out. So it sits on its own. No, you can't see it down there, but yeah. Oh, here, I'll try my little notepad. It sits up all on its own. Awesome. So another 5 out of 5 for that one. The only thing I struggled with was doing the flames for the candle. And that was just, I didn't have an orange and yellow in the same way, or a red and a yellow, or an orange. So that's my doing, that's not the pattern's doing. So yeah, you start at the bottom, you work up. That's how big it is. So yeah. So, I don't think I said who. Alright. So I've had to Google how to say this name. So if you are watching, I am terribly sorry if I say your name wrong. But I think it's pronounced La Mantinka. La Mantinka, I think. So I will put the name and the pattern for all of these up so you can see them. But fantastic. I loved it. 5 out of 5. To sell, probably $10, because there's a bit of work that goes into it. There's some surface crochet and all of that, but probably $10 I reckon I'd sell that for. Now, next up is Cluck and Buzz Crochet. So I love this channel. She's also on YouTube. I think her name's Kayla on YouTube, and she does like, I think it's like American football team, like coaches. Love it. So, and this is Witchy Toad, but there's also a part to do a wizard hat. So that was awesome. Yeah, there's not a lot to sort of say about this pattern. It's so quick, it's so simple. You start at the top, you make your way down, you do the brim to the hat last, and then you go down, do the bubbles, close it off, put the hat brim on, and it's done. So another quick make, easy $5 make. I used a really fine yarn and acrylic yarn for this one, and I think it's adorable. So another 5 out of 5 for that one. Now, for my lucky last free pattern review, we have, can you guess? Bumblebee tool juice. Absolutely adorable. Look at that. That is so cute. So you just randomly sew the purple or green around. Some people have done green, I've done purple, and then I did the green wings. Not a lot of notes I've written on this one, for the simple fact is it is a loaf bee pattern, just shorter and black and white, like Beetlejuice. So I haven't actually seen Beetlejuice yet. So that might be one to watch this Halloween season coming up. So yeah, if you do markets, I reckon easy, $5. Maybe 10 because of the colour change and sewing it all. So the only sewing is the wings on this one. I reckon it's perfect for a market make, quick and easy. You could bulk do them just by not closing off. And yeah, I reckon if I was to do it again, I'd do some little legs and maybe a stinger or something on it. But yeah, it's cute. So that's all for the Instagram patterns. So, I don't think I did this one with that, but you can kind of see it's absolutely tiny. And the bee, again, is smaller than the can. It's just cute. So, and I don't think I said who this is by. This is Fox and Faye Crochet. So it's a free Instagram pattern. So, yeah. Now, next up, we're going to show you this week's crochet roulette. So this is Rosie, the baby rhino. This is a paid pattern by Madeline Mako. I also did her sloth, which was a free pattern, which I just loved. Yeah. So it starts, you do the arms and then you crochet them in as you work up. The only sewing is the ears. I think the ears were sewn in and the muzzle. And I just made a little bird and put it through with a knitting needle just because I reckon it looks cute with a little bird on it. So, but yeah. So the eyes I got off Temu and I had a bit of trouble getting them on. I'm never going to get them again because I actually busted the back hitting it, trying to hit them in, and I had to sew it in and give it a bit of head surgery. And but that's not the pattern, that was just those safety eyes. I love them, they're so cute, but yeah, they're just hard work. So yeah, that's this week's makes. I've also made, this is meant to be like a memory game turtle. Oh, I haven't finished hiding my ends. But I have decided that's what I'm going to keep my stuffing in. So I don't have to have a pillow or whatever I'm using at the time. I can just stuff this, bring it out, and use that for my polyfill, and it sits up on the couch. So that's all I've got for you today in what I've been making and pattern reviews. So feel free to check out those Instagram free patterns, and yeah, stay tuned throughout my channel this week because not sure if it's going to be today or tomorrow. There's going to be a yarn review coming up, and there was something else I was going to be putting up. Yarn review, and I think that was it. I thought there was something else, but I don't think there is. So yeah, if you know a mate that likes to crochet or whatever, like, feel free to share this video with your friends, and yeah, let them check me out, and if they like it, they subscribe. Like, I'm so grateful for the whole 23 subscribers that I've got. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Like, it means so much, and every time I get one, I'm like, oh my god, I got another subscriber. So, and a big thank you to Tracy from Travel Crochet. She shouts me out every time. So if you're here because Tracy has shouted me out, I would love for you to just put in the comments to say, I'm here, thanks from Tracy, or whatever. Yeah. All right. Well, take it easy, and I will see you in my yarn haul coming up. Take it easy. I actually forgot to add one, so I'm just jumping in now. This one is by Lila Lou's _crochet_shop, and it's derpy. So from, you guessed it, K-pop Demon Hunters. So this is my first time using felt. So I've made the little teeth, the mouth, the tongue, the eyes, and embroidered all of that, and then I'll have to glue that one back on. I haven't put enough glue. And them. So this is done in all acrylic yarn. So yeah, so it's pretty much all sew. So you sew the tail onto the body, you sew the head onto the body, you sew the legs on. The ears are surface crocheted, and then the felt and embroidery and all that embroidery. So, but it sits all on its own, and so that one is a gift for my son's friend. So I will put the little, oh look, I can sit up there just while I talk. Nope, maybe not. We'll try again. No, doesn't want to sit on my shoulder. My shoulders aren't level. But yeah, so that's derpy. So I've made that one. That's by Leah Lou's _crochet_shop. So I'll put it up there along with a picture. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Hopefully I get some more subscribers from this video. Yeah, I'm up to 23, so thanks everyone for subscribing, and I appreciate you all. If there's anything you want to see, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be happy to work on that and do that for you as well. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye again.